Awesome. Well, welcome everybody to our Lacers class today. We're really looking forward to our session today. Lots to talk about, a lot of fun things to share with you all. I wanted to touch base, especially for those of you that were with us last month. We talked about a lot about purpose, right? We were talking about the power of purpose, discovering what it was that really encouraged you or motivated you to live well, to move more and sit less and eat well, right? I'm just curious if anybody wants to share. I got a few emails, by the way, which was really cool. A few folks shot me emails and said, hey, I really enjoyed the discussion about purpose. So I'm just curious, before we get started, did anyone want to share anything that they may have had a little aha, a little experience of like, yeah, I have a better idea of what my greater purpose is, and I wanted to share it with the group. I wanted to give you a minute to do that. And feel free if you want to, guys. We're gonna share our wins today as well. If anybody wants to share, I love this picture. Anything you want to celebrate, right? What was it that maybe you accomplished this last month that you're really proud of? It could have been, I started to walk more, I started to eat healthier. Love to hear from you and share before we dive into our workout today.
Well, I would like to say that for the past month, I was fasting, during Ramadan and everything. So I was doing some fasting. So I was glad that I was able to do that. I felt good doing it. I felt more energized. For some odd reason, I had like a chronic, constant cough, and that completely stopped. So now I'm monitoring to see like, okay, what's triggering that, but overall, I felt really good.
Good, Crystal. That's excellent. Good for you. Well done. Well done. Yeah, fasting sometimes can really be super beneficial just to release toxins and anything in our system. It's really beneficial, very, very helpful. I mean, not only for spiritual purposes, but also physical, which is really good.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Catherine, unmute yourself. We see your hand.
Come on, Catherine.
All right. So something that I'm very happy about is that this is my second month that I have consistently been walking after every exercise. And I feel like back then that was a real hard thing for me to do because I just don't really like to run, like walking, I think to lift weights seems a little bit easier than having to lift weights and walk after and like do cardio. So I'm really proud of myself for this is my 2 months in that I'm consistently walking. So yeah, that's my win.
Give Catherine a round of applause, guys, right? and keep it going for Crystal too, because we didn't applaud Crystal. Guys, that's awesome. Isn't it amazing? Like a little change like that, whether it's fasting or whether it's walking, we begin to gain momentum. That's fantastic. Anybody else? We'd love to celebrate you and your win.
Hey, Rachel.
Come on, Rachel. You got something? I want to see Rachel. I can't see Rachel. Hang on. Where is Rachel?
I'm right here.
You got Rachel? Did you want to share something, Rachel?
Yeah, no, I just called on Rachel because I hadn't seen her. It was good to see her.
You know what? I just had a flashback.
Hey, Irene.
Do y'all remember the Brady Bunch? Remember the TV show, The Brady Bunch? I'm looking through and I'm going, okay, there's Marcia, there's Jan, there's Peter. There's Rachel. There's Rachel. Awesome. Hi, Irene. Good to see you. Good morning. Great to be with you. Anybody else want to share a win? It could be the smallest thing, guys, but it inspires all of us when you do share. And obviously it confirms in your own mind and heart that, yeah, this was a big win for me.
Well, for me, a win was that I was more mindful about being in my meditation and in my spiritual presence, because I'm attending bereavement classes and stuff to get through my mom's passing.
Oh, Rachel.
But it's going good, and I think that walking outside and being with my grandchildren is helping a lot more too, because you've been around people and
Yeah.
experiencing life. It's good. It's a win.
Oh, Rachel. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you. And big hugs. Big
I'm
hugs.
so sorry for your loss.
Good hugs for you, Rachel.
We
Yeah.
care about you, Rachel.
Yes.
We're
Thank
so
you.
happy that you're getting
Thank
through
you,
it.
Rachel.
She passed in October, but it's just you're
Yes, sorry. So
Uh-huh.
sorry.
but
Rachel, thank you for sharing, because that I think that's part of the reason why we do what we do with this class, is just to encourage each other and just to know that we're with you. Our thoughts and our prayers and our hearts are with you. And we're so sorry for the loss of your mama.
thank you.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you. And for those of you that may be in a season of life right now where there's been a loss or there's been a challenge, being here, guys, I think is so helpful. Just we're stronger together, right? Just to know that we have somebody else to put their arm around us, and even if it's virtually, we're with you, Rachel. Thank you,
Thank
though.
you.
Thank you for sharing. Anybody else want to share a win, anything at all that you'd like to share with the group? And don't hesitate during our time today, guys. Feel free to shoot us a note in chat if you'd like as well. All right, we ready to get going?
Yes.
Let's dive in. We got a lot to talk about today. We got some fun stuff to talk about today. We have an event coming up, y'all. In fact, I love this. I just love this, right? Growing old is optional. Isn't that a great slide? I mean, I think I've shown this to y'all before, but look at this young man with a skateboard, and he's ready to go have a blast, right? It's such a great picture. I want to share with you all. I think I may have shared this maybe a year ago, but I wanted to remind you of a very special individual, somebody that I think will inspire all of us. His name is Yuichiro Maya. He is from Japan, actually Tokyo, Japan. Very interesting individual. When he was younger, he was actually an alpine skier. He was a very good skier back in his young days, but he began to see his health slowly change as he got older. And I want to share a little bit of his story. Some of you may remember him, maybe not, but Yuichiro had a dream that he wanted to accomplish. He was older in years. He was actually in his 80s, and he began to share his dream with his family. And his family said, "You're crazy. You're absolutely not right." Well, he said, "You know what? I'm going to start." This is a picture of him starting his journey. And what he began to do is every day he would walk. And you notice he has a backpack on. Every time he would weigh himself, and every time he would lose a pound or 5 pounds or 10 pounds, he would put a weight in his backpack to keep himself at the same weight. So he literally began to lose 20 pounds, 30 pounds, and he began to put it in his backpack. So his weight never changed. And he faithfully, look at his lower legs, guys. Do you see the ankle weights? He even put ankle weights on, and he would walk through the cities of Tokyo on a daily basis. And his dream was to ultimately climb Mount Everest. Can you imagine in your mid-80s having a dream of climbing Mount Everest, right?
Wow.
Yeah, and everybody said, "There's no way there. You can't do that. It's a young man's job, right? There's no way, Machida, you're not going to accomplish it." And he said, "Watch me," and he did it. He actually reached the summit of Mount Everest at the age of 88 years old, guys. Right? If that doesn't inspire you this morning, I don't know what will. Here's the best part. He started with walking. He had I didn't tell you this. He had had 2 heart attacks and he had had surgery. And many people thought, oh no, Yuichiro, all of your athletic days are behind you. Again, it's going to be too dangerous for you to climb Mount Everest at your age. He actually climbed Mount Everest. And this is the crazy part, you guys. His father, Michiro Miura's father, actually skied down the Alps in Switzerland at the age of 99 years old. So this family was well known for growing old is optional. That is not even our vocabulary. We're gonna have dreams, we're gonna have goals. So what I would love for you to do is think about what's your dream? What is it that you want to accomplish from a fitness perspective? Because you know what, guys, literally today, we're going to talk a lot about walking. In fact, we have a 5K event coming up. We want you all to be there. I can't wait to see you all. June 27th, we're going to be having our 5K walk. And I'm going to set you on a training path. We've got a few months. We're going to start training now for that time. So yeah, I love this picture of Yuichiro, right? What a great picture. He had lost, guys, I want to say, I think over 50 pounds of weight. He became fit and strong, just phenomenal. And to reach the summit is unbelievable. So here's a great picture of Yuichiro, right? I mean, look at him on the left-hand side and then look at him on the right-hand side, right? You can see the changes in his fitness, in his health. Just a remarkable story. So your story can be the same. So we're going to start our workout today with a little bit of joy, a little bit of fun. So what I'd love for you to do, guys, go ahead and stand up wherever you may be. We're going to start with a little joy workout, and then we're going to talk about walking and how to make walking a part of our day. Believe it or not, guys, you can walk anywhere. You can walk in your house. You can walk literally anywhere. Hang on one second. I'm going to share my audio too, guys, so you can hear this. Okay. All righty, guys. So go ahead and get comfortable. We're going to start with just a little bit of joy. Again, you can do this seated, but I'd love for you to stand up if you're not already. Here we go.
Ready to tap into joy? Let's do this. We're going to start with a gesture of hope, reaching for the sky. Reach up with one arm and release. Other side, stretch and let go. Keep going. Find an easy flow. Palms open. Look up. Touch the sky. Now reach both arms overhead. Big breath in and release. If it feels good, bend your knees to sit back, then rise up as you reach. This movement welcomes you into your body and connects you to the breath.
Good job, guys.
And relax.
Irene.
Now let's sway side to side.
Come on, Bernadette. Come on, Danny.
Sway your shoulders. Sway your arms. Sway your hips.
Good job, Catherine.
This move helps you find freedom in your body and connect to the music. If it feels good, move through space. You can turn around, make the movement as big as you like. Let it go.
Here we go, guys. Bounce.
Find the beat and bounce your shoulders up and down. Rock your feet, bounce your heels. Now, try holding your hands by your sides and pretend you're skipping rope.
Good morning, Belinda.
How would it feel to throw your fists in the air like a kid bouncing with joy?
Come, guys.
Now relax. Take a breath. Time to let loose and shake. Shake your hands. Relax your body. Now shake out your arms, one at a time. How about both arms at once?
Good morning, Shirley.
Shake out your legs. Kick it out. Try shaking any part of your body. That was great.
Great.
Time to jump for joy.
Here we go, guys.
Put your hands in the air. Raise your fists. Try looking up. Chin up. Chest up. And if it feels good, add a side-to-side bounce. Lift your heel as you pull your arms down. Lift your chest. You can turn it around.
Stop, Shirley. Way to go, Belinda. Stop, Jack. You got Danny.
If you want an extra boost, try jumping jacks.
Oh, here we go. Stop, Irene. Oh, Catherine. Great job, Nancy and Rachel.
And breathe. Now we can celebrate. Bring your hands to your chest and imagine throwing confetti into the air. With each toss, look up. Lift your back heel and open the front body. Add a bounce.
Good job, guys.
Fabulous.
Yay.
You made it. Now it's time to freestyle. Anything goes.
Come on, Nancy. I love it.
Let the music guide you.
Oh, Rachel, I love it. Love it, Rachel. Go, Catherine. Come on, Danny. Love it, Danny. Way to go, Bernadette. Irene, I love it. You guys are awesome. Go on, Shirley. way to wake up.
Take a bow.
Way to go, everybody. Give yourselves a round of applause. Way to go, way to go. Great job, guys. Way to start the morning. Excellent, excellent job. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Yeah, it's a fun way to wake up, isn't it? Great job. Have a seat, guys. We'll come back and get our other workout in. I wanted to just share with you a little bit about what we're going to be discussing today. We're going to be talking at length about walking in particular. So what I'd love to do, I'm curious, how many of you are walking regularly now? Would you say by a show of hands? Love to see that. Great. I'd love to hear from some of you if you want to share a little bit about what type of a walking regime, how often are you walking? Give us a little idea of where you walk. I'd be curious to know what do you do with your walking program? That'd be really interesting to hear.
Our El Carrizo walk is every Monday, sponsored through Lacers, and we have a core group of people that look forward to walking and sharing stories with each other. It's been a real win-win.
Oh, I love it, Irene.
And Bernadette is part of our group.
Awesome. Now, where is that, Irene? Where are you guys
El
meeting?
Carrizo County Park in Silmar. Beautiful
Okay.
park and
Great.
well maintained.
Oh, that's beautiful. And how many folks are coming out with y'all?
We have about 6.
That is fantastic.
One person walks earlier because of babysitting, but she does make it a point to let me know that she's
I
out
love
there on Monday.
Love it. Catherine mentioned a little bit earlier that she has started to walk just on a regular basis. So even just starting your own little walking group, I love that you guys are doing that, Irene, like having buddies, having people together, sharing stories, like even starting with this, guys, like just talking about, if you do it weekly, just say, hey, I'd love to hear a win. What do you want to celebrate this week? What a great conversation starter, right? Like we get to hear of all the things that that's really, really fun that we're doing it.
Sean, to add to that, because I walk with Irene, we look forward every Monday to the walk because we have so much to discuss, all our week's activities. And I think that's very meaningful to the group.
Oh, Bernadette, I think that just that alone, having the ability to come together like we are, today and share with each other, what are our wins and even our struggles, right? Some of the things that we could maybe have a listening ear or somebody that's going to be praying for us, that really helps us tremendously. So I love it. I love it. Anybody else want to share maybe your walking experience? What are you doing? Are you walking by yourself? Are you hiking? What are you doing? Love to hear.
We have a couple things in chat actually. So let me see. Sandy says that I walk on and off during the day along my long driveway with privacy and a great view.
Love it.
And then Paula says silver slippers or silver sneakers, walk strong 15-minute daily plus 2 or 3 other exercise classes equals 1 hour and 15 minutes or more 5 days a week.
Wow.
And Belinda says, I've recently started water aerobics and walk a half hour thereafter, and I do stretches while walking.
Oh, I love it. I love it, Belinda. Thank you. That is fantastic. I'm going to be showing you all some stretches today that you can do either before a walk or after a walk. That is really good and fantastic job on the water aerobics. Awesome. Anybody else want to share? What are you doing when it comes?
Nancy.
Yeah.
Ooh, Nancy has something to say. She said, my husband and I walk almost every day with our dog, trying to go twice a day.
Oh my gosh, Nancy, that's fantastic. That is so good. And did you know they've done studies on individuals that own dogs are more active than those that do not have a dog, which is really interesting. A dog is a great personal trainer because they will remind you, like, it's time to go, right? It's time to go. We need to go outside. Really good. Anybody else? Anybody else want to share? I love it. These are great. Well, we'll have more time that you can share coming up. So again, when we look at Yachiro and his goal of climbing Mount Everest, many of us will not be setting that goal, but it's pretty amazing that you can start wherever you are. In fact, guys, what I want to introduce you to, and this is in your materials, Crystal had mentioned before our session today, before you all came on, that we're going to remind you where to access this information and we send you this information. But we have a document that is a 4-week training program. I'm going to be training you from this day forward, guys, before our 5K. Really, it's almost more like an 8-week program. But wouldn't it be wonderful if all of us on this call committed to walking regularly, even if it's daily for 10 minutes or even 5 minutes, but we began to progress ourselves by the end, and write this down, guys, June 27th, I forget what day that is. I want to say it's a Thursday, I believe. We're all going to be walking together on our 5K. Wouldn't it be fantastic that we've been training for the last, let's say, 6 to 8 weeks, and we're ready to go? Some of you may want to even jog this 5K. Now, that's not for everybody. I'm actually going to be leading the group. I'll be leading the group that is more of the beginner group. So again, you could be at any fitness level, but please do this, guys. Please invite your family members, maybe friends, to come and join us. We'd love to have folks come and join our 5K training and our 5K walk. So let's talk about walking. I just want to share with you some information that I think you're going to find helpful. So here's just some details about walking. Why walk? Well, it's inexpensive. It's super safe. It's very convenient. You can do it anytime, anywhere. It's good for your body, your mind. Believe it or not, it's good for your finances. Believe it or not, studies have shown that the healthier we are, the more financially healthier we are. It's good for our heart and our spirit. Like we talked about, like Bernadette was sharing and Irene was sharing, just having somebody there to talk to is really beneficial. You can use it as a time of prayer. You can use it as a time of walking with music or worship. There's so much you can do with walking. But look below this, guys. I know this is small print, but look at the benefits walking, which is a moderate physical activity. It is the #1 form of exercise globally. Walking is by far the most popular, and I would say this, the safest way to get fit, because walking is something that we can definitely monitor. But just take a look at this. Reduces the risk of heart disease by 40%. That's amazing. Reduces incidence of diabetes by almost 60%. That's a topic, guys, metabolic health, that we're going to be diving into in the next few months. But cardiovascular endurance, muscular tone, I mean, there's a long list. What walking does more than anything, it slows down the aging process. Really does. We actually begin to look and feel younger the more that we walk. So there's a long list, and I want to give you a little assessment. I know this is really busy, but let me just have you take this little assessment. The first question is, which type of walk would you prefer to go on? Would you be someone that would rather, would you rather combine a walk with a run, brisk walk, or even a challenging body weight exercise? You'd score yourself 5 points. B, a short but intense, fast-paced routine. You'd score yourself 4 points. C, it depends on your mood. That would be 3 points. And then D, a moderate to challenging walk that gets your heart going. That'd be 2 points. And then the last one, what kind of a walk do you prefer? Maybe it's a tranquil, serene, meditative walk. Okay, so just pick any of those. Score yourself. Give yourself 5 points, or 4 points, or 3 points. That's question number 1. Okay. Question number 2. Question number 2, I'd like you to think about it. If you were going to go set aside some time to walk every day, what reason below would motivate you most? Okay, number 1, and this is worth 5 points, shaping and strengthening. You want to tone your upper body and your muscles, your lower body and your upper body. Okay, that would be your reason. That would be 5 points. B, managing your weight, reducing body fat, maybe boosting your energy. That would be 4 points. C, maybe you just want to increase your energy. You want to burn some calories and just improve your overall physical fitness. That would be 3 points. And then D, decreasing your stress and feeling more relaxed. You really would like to have it be more of a mental exercise. That's 2 points. And then the last one, 1 point, I'm just not sure what would motivate me. That's perfectly fair. Okay. Now, as you go through this, guys, the reason why I'm giving you these questions, this is going to help you identify what form of walking is best for you, which I'm going to share with you in a moment. Number 3, what intensity level is most attractive to you? Okay, and again, there's no right or wrong answer here. What would fit for you? Number 1 or A, I'd like to find a way to work out at a higher intensity. So you're someone that really likes to push yourself. Maybe it's more of like a walk, jog. Maybe you want to do some resistance training in between your walking. You can score yourself 5 points. Okay. B, I like to challenge myself to walk as fast as I can during a workout and enjoy really the different types of speeds or terrains. This would be a person that likes to climb maybe some hills. Maybe they like to hike. That would be someone that would give themselves a B. Okay. Then C, I would prefer exercise at moderate to high intensities. So you're really someone that doesn't want to do the hiking. You want to bring it down to more of a moderate level. That would be C, 3 points. And then D, I like a feeling of being a little out of breath after a brisk walk. That'd be 2 points. And then finally, the last one, score yourself 1 point for this. I would prefer a lower intensity, relaxing form of exercise. This would be somebody that would like to go more on a stroll. And again, there's no right or wrong answer. It fits your goals right now for you. Last question. How would you rate your current fitness level? Okay, and again, be as honest as you can. A, I'd rate my fitness level to be at an advanced fitness level. For my age, I would rate myself as an advanced fitness level. That's 5 points. B, I'd rate my fitness level to be more of an intermediate to advanced. So I'm right in between there, almost there, not quite. C, I'd rate myself as an intermediate level. Like I've been walking, I've been doing it consistently for at least 3 to 6 months. That would be a C. D, I'd rate my fitness level at a beginner to intermediate, somewhere in between there. And then E, I'd rate my fitness level to be at a beginner level. Okay. Now, what I'd love for you to do is add up your points. Add up your points from those 4 questions. And this is in your notes. So if you didn't get a chance to write it all down, don't worry about it. You can take this again. What I want to explain to you right now is really important. I'm going to show you 4 different ways to walk. Believe it or not, there are at least four different ways to walk. If you scored 18 to 20 points, I would highly recommend that you do what's called a toning walk, or what we call more of a higher intensity walk. You're someone that really likes to push it. You're someone that likes interval training, which I'm going to share with you in a moment. So you also may want to perform some resistance training when you do your walking, which I'm going to talk about. If you scored a 15 to 17, this is somebody that loves interval training. Let me give you an example of this, guys, and you can do this with me. While you're seated in your chair, I'd like you to sit upright. Okay, sit upright in your chair. I'd like you to place your hands right down by your side. And then what I'd like you to do is just to move your arms like you're walking. Okay, nice and easy, nice and relaxed. Now, let's imagine right now we're walking and we're coming up to a telephone pole. Okay, when we get to that telephone pole, I'm going to say go, and then I want you to move your arms as quickly as you can. Okay, not yet. We're still relaxed. We're still enjoying the scenery. Okay, that telephone pole is coming up in about 100 feet. As soon as we get to that telephone pole, we're gonna walk quickly till we get to the next telephone pole, okay? We're about 50 feet away. Relax your breathing, nice and easy. We're about 10 feet away. We're getting close. 3 feet, 2 feet, 1 foot. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna walk quickly now. Good job, guys. Move those arms. You can just move your arms if you want. You can move your feet at the same time. Good job. We're halfway there. Good work. You're almost towards the end of the telephone pole. And when we get to that telephone pole, we're going to slow it down in 10 feet, almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now slowly get back to walking. Don't stop. You're going to slow your pace down, and we're going to walk like this. We're going to let our heart rate come down. We're going to control our breathing, and we're going to slow it down, and we're going to walk until we hit the next telephone pole. And that next telephone pole, guess what we're going to do? We're going to go as fast as we can. Okay, that is what is called interval training. Okay, and I really want to encourage you to try this when you start your walking. Now, if you scored, especially if you scored 15 to 17 points, that type of training would be excellent for you. Okay, and again, you can do it every other telephone pole. I like it using the telephone pole or some kind of a marker because it reminds you like, oh, I gotta go. Here we go. I'm going to do a little faster pace for about 30 seconds, and then I'm going to do a slow pace for 30 seconds. Then I'm going to do a fast pace for 30 seconds. Then I'm going to do a slow pace for 30 seconds. This type of training, guys, is so beneficial to your heart, so beneficial to your metabolism, so beneficial to your overall well-being. And you don't have to do it every day. You can do it every other day. You can do it maybe once or twice a week. But I want you to understand, many people don't know about what's called burst walking or interval training. It's a really beneficial way of walking. Okay, now let's go down to, if you score 10 points to 14 points, this is a form of exercise or walking called rolling. Okay, rolling. I'm going to show you in a moment what that looks like. You're literally rolling with your heel. Your heel is touching the ground, and you're going to roll up on the ball of your foot. Have you ever seen a speed walker when they walk? That's a little bit faster than what a rolling technique would be, but I'm going to show you that in a moment. And then the last point, the last form of walking is called strolling. Strolling is this, guys. Your arms are down by your side, completely your hands down by your side, and you're just walking along the trees. You're just walking. Maybe you're whistling, you're listening to music. That's a very beneficial form of walking. So I'm going to pause right now. I see Rhonda has a question, and we'll come back to this in just a moment. Rhonda, did you have a question?
Yes, good morning. What about walking on the treadmill? Does that count?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah. So walking on a treadmill is very beneficial. The only thing I would say about the treadmill is obviously the treadmill is moving you, right? So you're trying to keep up on that belt. So it isn't the same as walking outside where you're propelling yourself. So there is a difference in form of walking, but what a treadmill does for you is it's a very convenient way of increasing your cardiovascular endurance and also improving your strength, which is really important. So I love a lot of you put your scores down in chat. I'd love to hear from you. Does that, when you look at your score, does that fit you? Do you think that that's probably is pretty close to where you would be as far as your training? I see Crystal nodding her head.
Yes, I think so.
Good. So thanks, Belinda. This is good, guys. When you look at your score, because this is what I want to share with you. We're going to do another workout in just a moment. But what I want to start training you to do is to understand there are 4 different forms of walking. You can start with a stroll. Maybe you just want to start with 3 days a week, 10 minutes a day. I'm going to go for a stroll. That's perfect. But maybe 3-4 weeks from now, you're thinking, you know what? I really would like to go up a little bit further. I'm going to start doing a little bit faster walk. Not quite a interval training workout, which I'll show you. Maybe it's just a little bit faster form of activity. Okay. So in just a moment, I'm going to show you those 4 different forms of walking. Does anybody have any questions right now, though, before we move on?
Yes, Sandy had a question. She said, what about water walking? Using water as something to help her walk better.
You know, having the
Or
resistance.
sorry, resistance.
Yeah, no, it's good, Catherine. Having resistance, and this is the blessing, guys, of walking. So right now, where I'm standing, if I just do this and I move my feet and my arms, what am I doing? I'm marching, but it's a form of walking. So literally, you could be in your house watching television and do a 5-minute walk. Right now, it may not be as pretty as looking at the trees and being in a park, but you're still moving, right? What water does, it is a form literally where you're walking around, let's say the shallow end of a pool, or you're even marching in place in a pool. Anything done in water increases the intensity because of the resistance. So water walking is fantastic, especially if you have any form of bursitis or arthritis for joint health, really beneficial. So I love it, Sandy. Thank you for asking that. It's a really good question. Any other questions before we dive into our workout? You guys are doing great. I'm so proud of you. Okay, so what I'm going to do, guys, let's get into our workout, and then we'll come back to these 4 forms. I want to teach you how to perform walking on a consistent basis, much like Catherine's doing now. Catherine, I'm curious, when you started your walk, how long are you going for, and what intensity level would you say that you're training? Would you say, are you strolling? Are you going like a little bit faster, like a rolling, or are you doing like an interval or even jogging?
So when I first started for the first month, I was walking, I want to say about 10 to 15 minutes afterwards, and I would be on a treadmill, and so I would kind of put an incline to like about 4, and then I want to say that as the weeks went on, I went up to 20, and then my incline, it was like at 5. And then this month, I've been able to walk about 30 minutes, and now my incline is at about 7 or 8.
Oh
and so it's gradually gotten better, but I did start out at like a low incline and only walking for like 10, because I didn't want to walk too long because I wasn't sure how my body was going to react. So I'm very happy for the way that I've been gradually getting more and more comfortable with my walking.
Oh, that's so good, Catherine. So guys, what Catherine just shared, the treadmill, what I love about a treadmill is you can change your intensity literally by just increasing the elevation. So you could stay at the same speed. Let's say I'm walking at 3 miles per hour. Let's just say that, okay? And I'm going to elevate. I'm going to go from a 2% grade, or maybe like a 4% elevation, or even a 6 or an 8. That's walking up a hill, right? So if we were to mimic it outside, it literally would be like walking up to a hill, going up, and then coming back down. Or as you may have been doing, Catherine, you're staying at that elevation for a period of time. Really beneficial, and it will accelerate your heart rate, which is great. Okay, enough talk about walking. Let's start our workout for today. And this is a workout I'd love for you to add to your week. And this is in your notes and in your information. Let's go ahead and stand up, guys. Now, this workout, guys, I do want to tell you, is ideal if you have light dumbbells. If you have light dumbbells at home, in fact, go ahead and grab them if you have them close to you. If not, water bottles will work. And if you don't have anything at all, don't worry about it. Actually, you can just use your body weight. Okay, but if you do have an apparatus like a dumbbell, a couple of water bottles, that can be very beneficial. Okay, we're going to start our workout with a jumping jack. Now, a couple of ways to do a jumping jack. First thing, if you have those dumbbells, guys, put them down for right now. Just put them down on the floor or on a table. We'll use them in just a moment. When you do a jumping jack, you don't have to jump. Okay, literally, let me just show you. You literally can just use your arms. Okay, so literally, my feet are on the ground. and I'm just going to raise my arms up and down. That's it. Up and down. So you don't have to move your feet at all. Now, let me show you the next progression. I'm going to move one foot out to the side. I'm going to raise my arms up, but I'm going to also extend my right leg and then bring it back to center. Left leg, center. Right leg, center. So I'm always keeping one foot on the ground. Makes sense? Okay, let's try it together. Let's go right foot out, right foot in, left foot out, left foot in. Perfect. So when we do our jumping jack, guys, don't feel like you have to jump. That may be your form of jumping jack that you're going to do. Now, next level is a light jump and then together. Light jump and then together. Okay, so again, you don't have to do a long one or a hard one. Okay, let's see how we do. Let's start our workout together. Okay, guys. What I'd love for you to do is take a deep breath, inhale deeply, and let's just start to warm our body up. Let's just march in place. March in place just to begin. I'll get some music going for us too. And in just a second, we're going to do a jumping jack. Okay, again, remember, go at your own pace, your own style. Okay, here we go. Here we go, guys. Hang on one second. There we go. All right, here we go. Nice and easy. Just marching in place. Now get ready. We're going to do a jumping jack in just a second. Remember, you don't have to jump. Good. Here we go. Good. If you want to step out, Brooke's doing a jump. Good, guys. Nice. Now, see how Brooke's doing it? You can do that. That's the form of movement. Good. Good. Here we go. Good job, guys. Nicely done. Keep it going. Way to go, Bernadette. Way to go, Nancy. Love it, Belinda. Looking good, Nancy. Good, Irene. Perfect. Go, Danny. Love it. Go, Shirley. Go, Susie. Okay, bring it down. March in place. Let your heart rate come down. Good. Okay, guys. Good job. Everybody okay? Give me a thumbs up. Good. Okay, second set. We're going to do the jumping again. Again, you don't have to jump if you don't want to. Just remember to go at your own pace. Good job, Rachel. Get ready, Nancy. Here we go, guys. Okay, here we go. Jumping jack again. Go up. Stay with just one arm. Good, Nancy. That's perfect. Good, Irene. Way to go, Bernadette. Well done, kids. Go, Danny. Love it, love it, love it. You guys look great. Rhonda, I know you're doing it. I just can't see you. Good job, Danny. Good job, Shirley. Good, Susie. Way to go, Rachel. Perfect, kids. Good. Yeah, just move your arms. You can move your legs side to side. Good, guys. Nice work, guys. Well done. Looking great. Okay, bring it down. Bring it down. Good, Shirley. Let your heart rate come down. This is your time to recovery, right? This is where you're going to hit that telephone pole and slow it down. Let your heart rate come down. Breathe deep and exhale. Good. Okay, third set. Same thing. Remember, move at your own pace. Maybe just move your arms. Move your foot out to the side. Protect yourself. Okay, Susie, you ready, kid? Get ready. You're looking good. I love it. Good, Rach. Good job, kid. Way to go, Irene. All right, Nancy, here we go, guys. Come on, Danny. Let's go. Good job. Way to go. Good job, Nancy. Good job, Shirley. Good job, Irene. I love it, Bernadette. Bernadette smiling the whole time. I love it. Good job. Look good. Look good. Looking good. All right, keep it up. Way to go, Shirley. Way to go, Rachel. Oh my gosh, Rachel. Love it. Good, good. Go at your own pace. Woo! Almost there, Susie. Good job, guys. Good job. Way to go. Okay, bring it down. Woo! Excellent job. Okay, you're almost finished. One more set. We're going to do a jumping jack again in just a moment. Go at your own pace. Let your heart rate come down right now. How are we feeling, everybody? You all right? Good. All right, get ready. Last one. Last one. I love it. You guys look so good. Okay, get ready now. Last time. Go at your own pace. Protect yourself. Okay, here we go. Take a deep breath. Get ready now. Here we go. I see it. Rachel's ready to go. Here we go. Okay, guys, go at your own pace. Now, Brooke's going fast. You don't have to go that fast. Way to go, Bernadette. Oh, my goodness. Bernadette, I think I see fire come off your shoes. Come on. What? Come on, Catherine. Look at that, Catherine. You go, girl. Go, Irene. Good job, Irene. Good job, Belinda. Way to go, Nancy. Come on, Danny. Oh, my goodness, Danny. We got to send the fire department to your house. Your shoes are on fire. Come on. What? Let's go. Go at your own pace. Good job, guys. Oh, you look great. Okay. Slow it down. Slow it down. Nice and easy. Woo! That was so good. Give yourselves a round of applause, you guys. Way to go. Okay. What I want you to do right now, let's take a break. Take a break. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Get some water if you want. When you do your workout by yourself, you give yourself a little bit of time. Now, grab those dumbbells or grab a water bottle. Remember, you don't need to have any apparatus at all. You can just pretend like you do, which is perfectly fine. What I want you to do, guys, we're going to look at Brooke right now. She's going to position herself with her feet together, dumbbells down by her side. Now, let me pause it for a second just to show you. What you're going to do, guys, is you're going to step out with your left foot, and then you're going to step back. You don't have to go as far as Brooke is right now. That's a full lunge. You can just do this, guys. Step out, bend your knee a little bit, like 3 inches, and then step back. Step forward and step back. In time, you can build up to this level, okay? Let's try this together. We're going to do it for 1 minute. We're going to alternate legs. We're going to step with our left, step back. We're going to step out with our right, step back. Left, step back, right, step back, okay? Good, guys? All right, let's give it a try. Here we go. I'll be watching your form. Good job. Here we go. Follow Brooke. Go at your own pace. Let me watch you guys. Good, Danny. Keep your eyes good. I know you're watching the video right now. What I want you to do is make sure you keep your shoulders down and relaxed. Step out and then step back. Good job, guys. You're looking good. Nice and easy. Good, Catherine. Try to stay upright, Catherine, as you do that, kid. Don't look down at the ground. Look straight ahead. Okay? That'll help you. There you go, Catherine. Perfect. Good job. Good, Irene. We're stepping out. Just go ahead and get in a rhythm and back. Step out and step back. Good, Nancy. Belinda, that's perfect, kid. Nice job, Danny. Looks good. Good, Shirley. That's it. Perfect. Good, Rachel. Nice job, sweetie. Good job. I love it, guys. These are phenomenal for the lower body to strengthen your whole lower body. Nice and easy. Again, if you have any knee problems, I want you to be very careful. Good. Usually, guys, you'll probably get about 8 to 10 repetitions on each leg. Okay, go ahead and pause for a second. Let's take a break. Let me stop you for a moment. Okay, guys, let's talk about that lunge real quick. When you do this by yourself, make sure you're holding your dumbbells down by your side. You're going to step out and step back. One thing that's really important, and I know it's hard when you're watching a video, you're watching me, try to keep your eyes straight ahead. The tendency, guys, is to do this. And this is one thing you want to remember. Wherever your eyes go, your body goes. So if my eyes are down, what's happening to my posture? It's all coming forward. So you want to have your shoulders back, eyes straight ahead. That'll keep you with a stronger posture, okay? That was really good, though. Excellent job. Okay, now we're going to go to another exercise. This is going to change it up a bit. You're going to use your upper body, but pretend if you don't have any dumbbells or water bottles, don't worry about it. You'll just be following Brooke along, okay? Now, put those dumbbells or pretend the dumbbells are down by your side, and you're just going to press the weight up above the shoulders and then down. Good. Again, just pretend you have dumbbells up and then back down slowly. We're going to press up and down slowly. Even without weight, you're going to feel it. We're going to press up and down slowly. Now, bend your knees a little bit, guys. Bend your knees a little bit just to keep your knees soft. Good job, Rachel. Shirley, that's perfect. Susie, that's perfect. When you extend, guys, you want to keep a slight bend in the elbow, okay? You don't want to lock it out, just a little bit of a bend in the elbow. You guys look great. Really good, Danny. That's it. Almost like you're, in a sense, a little bit of a squat, raising up above the head and then back down slowly. That's where you're going to get the work, is on the way down. So we're going to press up in 2, down in 2, 3, 4. Up in 2, 2, 3, 4. Good job. Y'all look great. Bernadette, that's perfect. Let's pause for 1 second. So on the press, this works the whole shoulder and it works the back of the arm. All I want you to think of, eyes straight ahead. You're going to press that weight up and then back down slow. Okay? Your hand position can either be here or here. It's safer here, guys, especially if you have any shoulder issues. Okay? And I do want to mention, if you do have shoulder issues, be careful. You don't have to go all the way up. You can literally just come to here and then back down slow. Very good. Okay. Now we're going to go to the third exercise. This is for the lower body. I love this movement. Step away from your chair. What Brooke's going to do now is what's called a reverse lunge. Let me pause it real quickly. Boom. Okay, now, instead of stepping forward, we're stepping backwards. So this is a balance motion, right? So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to step back with my right foot and down. Notice I'm not stepping as far as Brooke is. I'm not going as low as Brooke is. So literally just step back a little bit, bend your knee, and then come up. Switch legs, left foot back, together, right foot back, together. Okay, let's give it a try. And again, just start off nice and easy for me, okay? Eyes straight ahead. Here we go. Stepping back with the left, step back left, step forward left. Step back right, step forward right. Good. Left leg down, together. Right leg back, together. Left leg back, together. Good job. That's it, Bernadette. Really nice. Good, Danny. Just stay in that rhythm. Really nice. This is a great exercise. Susie, that's perfect. Really good depth, too. Excellent, Susie. Great job. Way to go, Rachel. Atta girl. Love it, guys. Nancy, really nice. Good job, Danny. Stepping back. Ideally, you want to try and get about 8 to 10 repetitions on each leg. You guys are getting that easy. Bernadette, wonderful job. Way to go, Belinda. Love it. Okay, let's pause for a second. Way to go, Catherine. So, hand position. Couple of things. If you have dumbbells, you can place them down by your side, or you can also bring them up to your shoulder level. This is harder. This is harder because you have to maintain your core. So if I'm stepping back, this is more challenging than here. So beginning level is here, intermediate level is here, advanced level is here. That's challenging. Okay, be careful. You may not want to do advanced yet. Okay, good job, guys. How we doing? Everybody okay? So what have we done? We've done our marching in place. We did our jumping jacks. We did 2 types of lunges, a forward lunge and a backwards lunge and a shoulder press. So we are really cranking it right now. Okay, have a seat. Have a seat, guys. I'm going to show you a movement that you can do in your chair. I think you're going to really like this. Go ahead and sit down. You can put your dumbbells down. To hold one dumbbell, guys, hold one dumbbell or water bottle. Now notice what Brooke's doing. She's positioning the water bottle right by her chin. Okay, now pretend like I am, no water bottle, no dumbbell. Hold it right up, but you want to have your elbows right underneath you, okay? Watch what Brooke's going to do. This is a great exercise for the abdominal wall. She's going to lean back and then come forward with the dumbbell. Tighten your tummy as you come forward. We're going to lean back, hold, and then forward. Good. This is a great way, guys, to strengthen the abdominal muscles. It's really a weighted abdominal exercise. Notice Brooke staying upright and tall. Now, she's going back pretty far. You don't have to go back that far. Just go back a little bit, like 2 to 3 inches, and then come forward. Good, Catherine. That's excellent. As you get more comfortable, you can go back a little further. Be careful of your back, especially if you have any back issues. Bernadette, that's really good. Nicely done. Good, Nancy. Very good. This is what's called a stomach crunch. You may have heard that term. Rachel, that's perfect. I love it, sweetie. Good job. Excellent. Again, exhale, guys. You're going to inhale on the way back, and we're going to exhale on the way forward. We're going to inhale on the way back and exhale forward. Okay, inhale through your nose. Inhale, and then exhale through the mouth. Well done, guys. That's a chair crunch. I love that. Now, real quick, that's a great exercise to do without a weight. Just pretend you literally could cross your arms and go back and then just come forward. Just protect your back, okay? Now, stay with that one dumbbell or water bottle. Notice what Brooke's doing now. Let me pause it. She's coming forward, okay? So we're going to bend from the waist, and then we're going to come up to a seated position. This is a great back exercise. Give it a try. Here we go. Again, you don't have to go all the way down. Even just 2 inches forward, 2 inches back. Now, Brooke's showing you the full extension. Good, Rachel. That's it. Good. Now, when you come up, guys, stop right at a seated position. Stop there, and then come forward. Good. Good job, Bernadette. Good, Nancy. That's it. Good job. Let me watch you. Good, Shirley. Good, Susie. Love it. You guys look really good. Let me see where Danny's at. Where are you at, Danny? There you are, Danny. All right, good job. Now, as you get if you get warmer, you can come a little bit lower, almost to where your chest is coming close to your thigh. But right now, if you feel tight, just come forward a little bit, just a little bit. When you do this exercise, make sure you keep the weight light, okay? Keep the weight light. Good job, guys. Well done. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, let's finish with some stretching. What I want you to do is I want you to rotate gently to your left. Gently to your left. You're just going to rotate to the left. Hold that position. You're going to feel a stretch in your lower back. You may even hear a few pops, a little cracking of the back. That's normal. Inhale and exhale. Gently, gently, gently. You may want to put your hands on your chair if you're seated. That's fine. You can do this standing as well. Just a nice way to let your back stretch. Good, good job. Come forward now. Now, guys, if you want, reach over to the other side. If you want, you can hold your chair arm if you have one, or just pretend to. Good job. Guys, look good. Nice and easy. You're going to hold it for about 15 seconds. Okay, just hold it for about 15 seconds. Come forward now. Take a deep breath. Okay, let's stand up, guys. We're going to finish with one last stretch. One last stretch. We're going to put our left foot forward and our right foot back, hands on our hips, bend the left knee, but keep your right heel in the ground. Pretend that you're pushing against a wall, what Brooke's showing you right now. As you bend that left knee, keep the right heel down. You're going to feel this in the back of your calf of your right leg. Do you feel that? Good job. Again, the further you bend that left knee, the more of a stretch you're going to feel in the right calf. Switch legs. Right foot is forward, left foot is back. Just make sure, guys, that you keep that heel down on the left foot. Heel, it's going to want to try to raise up on you. Left, good job. Nicely done. Well done, you guys. You did great today. You did fantastic. Excellent, excellent work. Super proud of you. Give me a high five, everybody. High five. Round of applause for you. Let's take a deep breath. Inhale. Down and exhale. Inhale with arms coming overhead. Inhale deeply. Down and exhale. Well done. Our body got a full workout. Good job. Way to go. Way to go. Give yourself a round of applause, you guys. Have a seat, everybody. Have a seat. Let's talk about that, and then we'll go back to our walking discussion. I'd love to hear from you. Any questions, any comments? Love to hear. Let's see here. All right, guys. Hang on one second. I gotta get my volume up. Okay. Catherine, did we have any questions at all? coming through?
So far, no, we don't have any
Okay.
questions at this time.
Feel free to unmute, guys, if you have a question you want to just share it, or feel free to just shoot it in chat. So I will tell you, using a lightweight or a water bottle is wonderful for strengthening your muscles. But like I said, just using your body weight, you're going to feel that workout. You're going to notice your muscles will become stronger, which will really help your walking as well. Any questions at all? Oh, here we go, Rachel.
She said, is it normal that I feel a rush in the top of my head when I do jumping jacks?
Yeah, Rachel, let me ask you about that. So when you say a rush in the top of your head, did you feel lightheaded at all? So can you explain, Rachel, a little bit more about that rush in the top of your head?
It feels like I can feel all my hair right in here. It's
like your hair is tingling?
Yeah, I can feel it like it's like the blood is rushing to my head and here in the back.
Ah, that's interesting. So couple things on that. If you ever feel lightheaded or dizzy, you need to make sure and stop. Okay, that's super important, number one. But it doesn't sound like that's what you were experiencing, Rachel.
No.
It sounds like you were just experiencing almost like a circulation surge, right?
Yeah.
Almost like an electrical unit. You put it in, it's like all of a sudden this energy came. It's interesting that you felt that in the top of your head and specifically in your hair. Did you feel it in your hair?
I feel it feels like in here, it's like feeling.
That's interesting. Wow, I've not heard that one. But I would say this, Rachel, just be mindful when you do a jumping jack. A full jumping jack is a challenging exercise. It really is. You're jumping. So that's why I personally like the modified jack. So
I do the one leg, modified.
Yeah, perfect. That's perfect. And so what you probably experienced was just a surge of circulation where your blood is flowing. That's excellent that you actually were experiencing a surge of circulation. That most of us feel that in typically our lower body or even in our upper body, but generally not necessarily in our scalp, which is interesting, really interesting. The key is though, as long as you didn't feel dizzy or you didn't feel like in any way, yeah, that's super important. So I don't think it's anything to worry about. You know what though, Rachel, I will take a look at that and look at my medical stuff and see if there's anything that comes up with that.
Okay.
But I think you're okay. I think you're safe. Any other questions at all?
No questions, but there is a comment that said, I felt a great burst of energy and I need to do this more often, from Bernadette.
Love that. So true, right? That literally you don't have to do the whole workout. Literally, if you just want to do the jumping jack, and again, you could modify it, just do this motion. That's it. I have found doing an aerobic activity, I have so much more energy afterwards, right? Like right now, even just sitting down, you may feel more energy than you did maybe 15 minutes ago, which is interesting, right? To your point, Rachel, it's kind of like I got this surge of energy now. Like I feel like, wow, I could go do anything I want to do, right? I'm Superwoman right now, right? So good. Okay, keep thinking of those questions, guys. Let's go back to our walking discussion because I really want to help you out. And by the way, this workout is in your packet. So when you get your information, this entire workout is there for you. We also have it laid out for you. Like today is Wednesday. We just did our workout. Tomorrow, you may want to do the move of the day. And the move of the day, guys, is a reverse lunge. It's stepping back and stepping forward, stepping back and stepping forward. You've already done that. That's all you need to do maybe throughout your day, and then go for a 10 to 60 minute walk, somewhere in between that. So we put this schedule together for you that if you follow this schedule, oh my gosh, guys, you're going to be in such great shape come our 5K. Okay. I also included something I really want you to utilize. It's a stretch program. And I just want to take you through a couple of these movements. I love these. Most of us don't stretch enough. So if you'd like, you can either stay seated or stand up. Either way, perfectly fine. Let's start with a shoulder stretch. What you're going to do, guys, is you're just going to take your arm and just come across your body. Okay. If you want, you can even pat yourself on the back. That's one way of doing it. but then place your hand on your elbow and just gently, gently apply a little bit of pressure. You're going to feel a stretch on the side or the back of the shoulder. Okay. This is a really nice way to warm your body up. Okay. Relax your right arm. Now we're going to take our left hand, put our left hand on our right shoulder, and same thing. Put that right hand on your elbow and just gently, don't force it, gently apply a little bit of pressure, a little bit of pressure. This is a nice way, especially after you've gone for a walk or after you've done your workout. This is a really nice way to really cool your body down. Okay, now we're going to go to a stretch of the tricep. So what I want you to do, take your right hand, put it behind your head, take your left arm and place it on top of your elbow. Now the key here, guys, the tendency is to put our head down. Try to keep your head up as you have that arm behind you. If you want, you can take your other hand and place it on top of your elbow. For some of us, that may be hard to do. So again, go whatever works for you. Hold that for about 10 to 15 seconds. Switch arms, left arm behind, right hand on top of the elbow. Try to look up as you're doing that. Let me watch you. Bernadette, that's perfect. Good job. Well done, guys. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Good, good, good. Now, let's go to the third movement. This is a shoulder stretch. For most of us, this is really hard to do. I'm going to take my right hand. I'm going to put it behind my back. I'm going to take my left hand and put it behind my back, my lower back. Try to bring your fingers together. Can anybody do that? I can't do that. It's hard. So to stretch, even if you have your hand by your waist, it's just behind your back, and your other hand, that's perfectly fine. You're still stretching your shoulder. Okay. Switch arms. We're going to put our left arm behind our head. We're going to take our right hand and we're going to put it by our lower back and try to walk up your back if you can. For most of us, that's going to be a really, really challenging motion. Okay, let's just do a couple more. I love this one, side neck stretch. What I want you to do, watch me now, okay, guys? In fact, let me show you this in a larger screen. What I'd like you to do is allow the weight of your head to just gently tilt. Okay, we're going to think about bringing our left ear down to our left shoulder, but don't force it. Okay, just don't force that. Nice and easy. Okay, come back to center, and we're going to go the opposite direction. Now we're going to have right ear coming to right shoulder. Okay, again, just gentle. Be very, very gentle. And then come forward. Okay, now what I want you to do, think about bringing your chin to your chest. Gently allow the weight of your head, don't force it, just let the weight of your head bring that chin down to your chest. You're going to feel this in the back of your neck. You're going to feel this in your shoulders. Slowly look up, guys. Slowly look up. Okay, let's do that again. Now, what I'm going to tell you, I need you to promise me you're not going to force. Okay, we want to be very gentle towards our neck. What you're going to do, watch me first. I'm going to allow my head to tilt. I'm going to take my left hand and I'm going to place it on the right side of my temple, and very gently, I'm literally just going to allow the weight of my hand. I'm not going to push it. I'm just going to allow the weight of my hand to gently stretch, gently stretch. Okay, I don't want any of you experiencing any discomfort in your neck. Come back, take your hand off, come back to center. We're going to allow the right ear down to the right shoulder. Place your right hand on top of the left side of your head. Gently, 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 gently. Good. Come back to center. Excellent. There are a number of other stretches that you can do. One more I do want to show you. Interlock your fingers. Okay, just like this. I want you to turn your palms up towards the ceiling. Okay, if you could see me, my palms are going to be up. I'm going to extend my arms. I want to push my arms back. This is a wonderful stretch, a wonderful stretch. Breathe in, slowly down and exhale. Good job, guys. While we're here, lower your arms down. Place your left hand on your left hip, your right hand above your head, and you're going to gently, gently, gently lean. Be careful of your back. Be careful of your back. Gently to the side. Come back to center. Good, guys. We're going to raise it up with the left arm now. And we're going to gently go the opposite side. Again, be very mindful. Don't hurt your back as you do this. Hold, come back to center. Way to go, way to go. So when you look at this little sheet, you know what I would do, guys? I'd print this out. I honestly would print this out and put it somewhere in your house, maybe on your refrigerator, but pick 1 or 2 or 3 stretches that you can practice and use. They're just wonderful stretches. I wanted to make sure you had this because this is a great cool down after you've gone for your walk. It's a good way to stretch. Okay. Any questions at all? Let me pause for a second to see if anybody has any questions on that. You guys are doing great today. You're wide awake, so alert. Okay, thumbs up. Everybody good? Okay, let's get back to walking. If you do have a question, we'll come back. Okay. Let me share with you a little bit more about walking, and then we'll close up today. Okay, I have a really important document I'd like you to see. In fact, let me show it to you. This is from the American Heart Association, guys. It is fantastic. I want to say it's about 20 pages long. You have to check it out. But let me just show you. They have a 4-week plan in this document. It shows you how to walk more to stress less, shows you how to use pets, the power of pets, how to stay motivated, and how to get in the habit. But oh my gosh, you guys, just check this out. I love this. Take a 15-minute walk break today. Like walk with a buddy, walk in place like we were doing today, walk with a pet, walk at lunch, walk with a group, walk with kids. I mean, honestly, guys, there's so many different ways that we can walk. But check this out. This is what the best part is. So there's so much information here. For week 1, they're going to talk about stress and walking. But check this out. If you scroll down, do you see these little links here? Each one of these links goes to an article, and they're fantastic. It's such good information. So, like, for example, how to get the right sneakers for your workout. Really good information. So please be sure to get this document. It's in your packet as you will receive an email. Be sure to check this out. I really want you guys to take a look at that. So let me share with you a little bit more about what we're going to be doing over the next few weeks. So I have literally, I wrote a schedule out for you all for week 1 all the way to week 4. And you don't have to follow it. It's a suggested walking routine. For example, on week 1, day 1, go for a 20-minute walk at a moderate pace. Now, day 2, what is that? That's burst training. That's what we just did a few minutes ago. That's your 10-minute workout. Do 1 to 3 sets, meaning 10 minutes up to 30 minutes. And then on day 3, go for a 30-minute walk. Now, again, guys, you could make it 5 minutes. You could make it 10 minutes. You could make it 40 minutes, whatever you'd like to do. This is a very general walking schedule. So I just wanted to give you this to start your, again, some of you may run. I like Danny and a few others may actually start jogging. You can do whatever you'd like with this routine, but I wanted you to have that. And one of the other things I do want to show you, let me go back here. So we talked about this, guys. There's 4 techniques. The first one is what we call the strolling technique. Now notice, this is somebody that walks at about 2 miles an hour. It's a slower pace. Arms are literally extended. Hands are down below our waist. We're just going for a stroll. And that's perfectly fine. Start your walking like this. This is level 1. Level 2 is rolling. Okay, couple things to pay attention to. Your feet, like I said, think of drawing, when you walk, guys, step on your heel. It's almost like, try this right now while you're seated. Put your feet in front of you, and I want you to bring your toe up towards your shin and then down. Okay? Do that with your right foot, then your left foot. Raise your toes up towards your shin and then down. That's literally the motion you're doing when you're walking. You're drawing your toes up, and then you're coming down on the heel. Drawing the toes up and down on the heel. You will have access to this information. So rolling is a great way to increase your intensity. And I will give you a tip. The faster you move your hands, the faster your feet will move. So if you get in the habit of moving your arms. Remember, strollers have their hands down, rollers have their arms up. So your arms are going to be literally, guys, to your hip, to your shoulder, hip, shoulder. That's how you're walking. So when you see somebody on the street that's kind of walking funny, they're actually doing the rolling technique. That's what they're doing. So again, moving more muscles will increase your caloric expenditure significantly. Now, let's talk about the burning technique. This is called burst training. This is interval training. Remember we were talking about that? 30 seconds, you're going to go slow. 30 seconds, you're going to go fast. 30 seconds, you're going to go slow. 30 seconds, you're going to go fast. That's a really great technique. You can do that as well. And then the last one, I love this. Literally, when you go for your walk, maybe let's say you're on a track. Let's just pretend you're on a high school track. You're going to do 2 laps around the track. And then you're going to stop and you're going to do some lunges like we just did a moment ago. You're going to do maybe 10 lunges. And then you're going to get back on the track and you're going to go for another 2 laps. And then you're going to come back and you're going to do, let's say, a different, like a squat. That's called toning. So you can walk and do toning exercises at the same time. It's a phenomenal way to exercise. Really, really is. A couple of things I do want to share with you. Some of you want to run. I would not suggest running, especially if you've not been walking consistently. Okay, so if you'd like more information about running, please let me know. Shoot me an email. I'll put my email again in the chat so you all have it. Let me know. I can send you more information on running. Running is a great form of exercise. We just have to be very careful, obviously, because it's a little bit more aggressive. We're pounding our joints a little bit more. Let me show you this, guys. Last thing I want to tell you. When you exercise, I want you to think from a scale of 1 to 10. This is what's called your intensity scale or rate of perceived exertion. It's a fancy way of saying intensity. When you walk, most of us are going to be between a 1 and a 10. A 1 is very light. It's literally like getting out of bed this morning. That's a 1. Okay, the amount of exertion is minimal, very small. A 2 to 3 is a light activity. This feels like you could do it for hours and it's easy to breathe. Like you could have a conversation with me. Like you would have no problem just talking, right? A 4 to a 5, you're feeling like you could do this for a while, but your talking is shorter. Like you'll say things like, "Hi, Sean, my name is Sean." That's all you could say without taking a breath. Or, "Hi, Sean, my name is Betty. I need to take a breath." That is a level 4 to a 5. Okay, a 6 to a 7, vigorous activity. I'm short of breath. I'm not, we've all been there, right? We're going pretty fast, almost to the place of like, "Hi, my name is Sean." That's it. That's all I could say, right? So we're really cutting down our ability to communicate without breathing. That's a 6 to a 7. An 8 to a 9, it's really hard to even say a word. Like, "Hi." It's really hard for me to do it. That's like sprinting. A very hard activity is like going as hard as we can. Almost a 10 is maximum effort. You're unable to talk because your heart is going so fast. Okay, that's the continuum. When we train, ideally, we want to stay between the 1 to the 7. Okay, for right now, guys, no one really needs to get to the 8 or 9 or even the 10. So staying between a 1 to a 7 is ideal, and it depends on your goals where you want to be. This is another valuable tool. I would print this out, put it somewhere before you go on your walk. Just kind of assess like, "Hey, I'd like to train my heart today. I want to go a little bit faster, but I'm going to keep it at a moderate pace." Here's one way to think of it. If you can sing comfortably, sing a song, your chances are you're at a light activity to a moderate activity. If you can sing a song in short phrases, you're probably at a moderate activity. So if you want to just practice some singing, that's one way of testing yourself. Using a heart rate monitor, guys, I would honestly tell you, using something like an Apple Watch, very beneficial. It literally will tell you your heart rate as you're walking. So this is a subjective tool. A watch is more of an objective tool if you have it. Okay, that's a lot. Questions.
I have a question.
Yes.
What is the website for the happy dance?
Oh, the joy workout?
Yeah, the
I
joy
read-
workout. Yes.
It's not a
Yep.
website.
We can send you the link.
Okay.
Yeah.
We send you the link. I think Catherine has said it once before, but yeah, we
Yes,
can
you
send you
too,
the
too,
link.
please,
You
Crystal.
wanted to, Belinda? Okay.
Yeah.
Can you
Save
send
it.
it to all of us?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, Rhonda. Isn't it great? I love it. It's something guys put on your computer, save it. It's something I do all the time. It's just perfect. It's a great warm up. It's a fun way of moving. Crystal, that could be your move that you may want to do on your fitness day, right? It's perfect.
I had a question, Sean.
Yeah.
Well, a comment. I really enjoyed the stretching, and I was wondering if one of our classes we can go through all those stretches.
You bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really helpful.
Rhonda, that's so good because, stretching is so important. I will tell you all this. There's a misnomer. Most people think that they need to stretch before their exercise. Actually, we want to do what's called a dynamic warm up. In fact, the joy workout, guys, that we did together, that's a dynamic warm up. And do you know why? We're moving, right? Our body is moving. It's better to move before you actually exercise. After your exercise is when we need to do the stretching. So
Oh,
I think, Rhonda, thank you for sharing that because I will incorporate more stretching after our exercises because I think it's very important just for our body to cool down. It's a nice meditative place to be, right? So great point, Rhonda. Thank you for
okay,
that.
thanks.
And I'm going to send you all my email. It's just Sean@personallyfit.com. Thank you, by the way, for those of you that shoot me emails from time and again. Feel free to do that if you have a question. If you want to just give me some celebration news or anything you may need prayer for or whatever it is, please don't hesitate. We're in this together, so let me know. Love it.